You guys, I'm so excited. Do you guys want to know why I'm excited? You guys, I am so excited because it's weigh-in day, and boy, do I have some great news. So you guys, come on, let's get this day started. Hey everyone, good morning, good morning. Welcome back all you new folks, and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. Sally was walking by. Yeah. She was so cute. You missed her, Harry, thank goodness.
I saw her.
You guys, today is weigh-in day. And can I say how excited I am that it is weigh-in day? Do you guys want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because Harry and I had a whoosh. Ta-da! I'm so excited, I know. Oh my gosh, the scale moved. The scale moved in the right direction for once. I was amazed and I am very excited. Yes, I am. But one thing I do want to preface before I share our weight is that you guys, everything that you eat or drink the day before, sometimes 2 days prior, over-the-counter meds, prescription meds, getting sick, inflammation can all have a direct effect on your weight. Harry has been on some heavy duty drugs, and he actually had a bout of weirdness the past 2 days. Talked to the doctor about it. He's going to see his heart doctor on Monday, and he has started having to take blood pressure meds. For whatever reason, his blood pressure went sky high Friday and on Saturday. He has an enzyme in his kidneys that caused that, but he has been off of everything for over a year now. What we think is the medicine that he's been taking long-term for his hip is affecting his kidneys and causing this, but we are not sure. Heart doctor wants to see him. We have to go get blood workup done Monday morning, then we have to be at the heart doctor at 10:45. He has quit taking his muscle relaxers that he was taking because he's been on them almost 8 weeks now, because he started them right April 25th, April, May, June. Yeah, 8 weeks. So he is off of those. He has taken 3 days now. This was his third day. Did you take your spironolactone today?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Well, we need to check your blood pressure for that. He got weirdly dizzy, weird feeling, and we checked his blood pressure and it was pretty darn high. So we're working on that. But you guys, we had a whoosh. Both of us had a whoosh, and I'm very excited about that. So let me share that with everybody. Yes, indeed, you guys. Look at this. I weighed in at 186.8. I lost 2 2/10 points. Harry went down to 182.2. He has lost 5 4/10 of a pound. Now, we still have to get down to our all-time new lows. Now, we did do the bacon fast for 3 days, and I'm wondering if the high sodium bacon that we ate caused an issue for Harry. If we do the bacon again, I think he's going to need the low sodium bacon, which we can get at Costco. We don't know what the issue was, but he had an issue. I'm very excited about this because we did the bacon fast, then we went to the sardine fast, and I am eating sardines our way. It's our version of the sardine fast. There's lots of different versions besides Dr. Boz's version. I can't just eat tuna out of a can. I just can't. It's not something I can do. Sardines are okay, but I've been making the recipes and it's been working for us. Now, today we got up and I said, you know what, let's check our blood work up. Challenge is we had coffee. We had decaf coffee first, but it was pretty close to waking up for us. So Harry's going to insert that right here, right now. It's finger pricking time. Yes, it is, you guys. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. I want to check our glucose from being on the bacon and now sardine diet. .5. 0.8. We'll see what the glucose says this morning.
$98.
124, I've got the dawn effect, so don't be worried about that. Anyway, you guys, see you in the next segment. So Harry was 0.5 and 98. I was 0.8 and 127, was it?
Something like that.
My fasting glucose and my A1C are normal. I have a 5.4 A1C and my fasting is usually about 86 through the blood workup that I get. I have a dawn phenomena effect. Yes, I do. And I'm not worried about that. But I wanted to check that because we did do 2 days of sardines and we did that bacon fast. So I wanted to share that with everybody. I was curious too. Especially after weighing in, I wanted to know what was happening. And man, you guys, I slept wrong. I tend to curl up my fists and my head, and right here, whew, man, I am sore today. But I feel good. I feel like I'm over my summer cold. I sound good, and that's the important thing. Plus, I'm thinner. Not as thin as I need to be, but I've lost weight, and the earth moved, and the scale moved, and I feel fabulous about it. So I'm in a happy mood. Yes, I am. We're going to come back in just a few minutes, and I am going to make our 3rd day sardine fast. Sorry, you guys, last day. And then I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to roll it into a 3-day, let's see, today is the 24th. So I think I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 days of an egg fast. And I'm going to do our old egg fast. Hold, please. I found my egg fast rules, and these are rules that Harry and I have. You guys may have a different egg fast you want to follow. You do it your way. We're going to do it our way. But basically, eggs are the primary source. And see, it says egg fast rules. I laminated it. Eggs are the primary source of protein during your egg fast. You have to have 1 tablespoon of fat per egg. You can choose from butter, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, MCT oil, and mayonnaise. You can fit the egg fast to your eating schedule. Intermittent fasting is just fine. By the way, you can add bacon, grease, and tallow to this. This is when we were keto. So any of the oils and greases are fine as long as you're not having any plant nasty seed oils. So fit the egg fast into your eating schedule. Intermittent fasting, if you want to use it with it, is just fine. Don't get too hungry. You can always eat an egg with fat. Don't eat if you're not hungry. Just wait a while, then eat later when you are hungry. Cheese is optional. It's not counted towards the daily fats. In other words, cheese are in addition to your fat and your eggs. The maximum allowed amount of cheese per day is 4 ounces. That would be 4 ounces for Harry, 4 ounces for me. You do not have to add cheese if you don't want to. Eat a minimum of 6 eggs a day, or you will not be getting enough protein. You can have more than 6 eggs per day, but you must have at least 6 eggs per day minimum. Get the best quality eggs and butter that you can afford, but do not fret about this. Try not to eat within 3 hours of bedtime. So if you go to bed at 9, stop eating at 6, etc. Limit your sweeteners to 3 servings per day. If you have to have a few drops of a sweetener in your coffee, feel free to do so because you get to have coffee and tea and sparkling water. That's fine. You can use spices and herbs and hot sauces sparingly because the idea is to keep it to the fats and the eggs, you guys. So we are going to do our egg fast. And this is the one we're going to do. I don't know what's out there. I know a couple of people out there in the keto sphere and carnivore sphere has done them lately. I don't know what version they have done, but this is the one we are going to do. It's worked for us in the past, so we're just going to bring it forward and play it forward starting tomorrow. Now, one other thing we are adding to ours is my egg white protein bread. Because after all, it's made with egg whites, it's made with egg yolk. It's got just a teeny bit of the allulose, a tablespoon, so it would be one of my servings a day is my bread that I'm going to be eating on the sweet part. So I will limit my sweets even more in the coffee department when I do that. I probably will hold out the brewer's yeast, or not the brewer's yeast, the nutritional yeast. When I make my bread, I won't add the nutritional yeast. And I'll add a half of a teaspoon of the tartar, cream of tartar in it, just so that I get it so that it is more in line with an egg fast. I feel that buttermilk is buttery milk. It's a dairy product, so I'm going to omit 1 ounce of cheese if I have my bread. That way I can have a couple slices of bread a day with my eggs, right? Limit my cheese to 3 ounces a day, so that I absorb that buttermilk into that food group. And my sweetener, which is 1 tablespoon for the whole loaf of bread, so that's less than like 1/4 of a teaspoon, which would be a serving of sweetener for me. So that's what we're doing, you guys. So I just want to share that with everybody, that we are going to do that. And I can give that list to Kim Halper, who is my admin, and she does our Facebook group, Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans. If you guys have not done so already, it's free for you to join. Just link in, answer 3 questions, and you guys get to join too. And I will link it up in the description below on the first day that we have our egg fast, so that you guys can take a look at it if you have not found one yet. And I will add my little bread that we can have that. And you can have 3 slices of bread a day is what I'm going to say on it. It's up to you. You know, you can do the old-fashioned original one, but they were making chaffles, and that's another thing you can make with this is chaffles, because you can have the mozzarella cheese and the eggs. Make the original chaffle, which was cheese and eggs, basically. You can make a lot of different things with the eggs, but that is what Harry and I are going to do for 3 days. Yes, indeed we are. So I'm going to write that on here.
Yeah, I love my eggs.
He does, and I do too. And we got plenty of eggs, so it's going to be eggs. Eggs. So we're going to come off on the 28th. And then I think I have something I want to do the 28th, 29th, and 30th, but I'm not going to share that yet because it's going in my mind. We're just enjoying this whole thing. We're doing these little fasts for several reasons. For one, we are omitting beef right now until July 15th. Actually, it'll probably be sooner than that. Probably July 8th is when we're going to bring back beef. And that's going to be Harry's birthday, Dave's birthday. Harry's birthday is the 9th, Dave's birthday is the 10th. We're thinking about right now potentially going down to Tombstone, depending on Harry's back, what the doctor says, and all those good things. But he says he wants steak for his birthday. So that's what we're thinking of doing. But I think it'll be fun. 3 days is a great amount of time to do one. You don't get bored in 3 days, at least we don't. You know, I can make my scrambled eggs, I can make a cheese omelet, we can make chaffles, we can do all those things and be done with it. So we're on a roll, we're having fun with it, and that's what we're gonna do.
Are we going in Arvita, or are we gonna stay there in a hotel? What are you doing?
We're gonna stay in a hotel. I asked you last night about that.
That's good.
Because
of my
you
back
don't,
right now.
yes.
I don't know how I'll be able to do yet.
No, we're gonna,
I'm trying to let it rest as long as I possibly can.
If I can get a hotel room then.
Right.
That's another thing.
You can't, well, the kids can help me load it up.
Yes. Anyway, you guys, we will see you in the next segment because Harry and I need to eat. Yes, we do. But I'm excited. We had a whoosh. Both of us had a whoosh. He had a huge whoosh. Yes, he did. But
pills, I think. Yeah.
I am excited. The scale moved for me, and I'm not taking any pills other than vitamins. So I'm excited. Anyway, see you guys in the next segment. Yes, indeed. You guys, I wanted to look up who started the egg fast diet, and I Googled it, and the blogger Jimmy Moore started an egg fast. It's a short-term diet plan developed by blogger Jimmy Moore in 2010. It's a restricted ketogenic diet and a way of eating that's high in fat, moderate in protein, and low in carbs. That was published in February 28th, 2019. Now I want to go down right here because what is Jimmy Moore's egg fast diet? What are the rules of an egg fast? First published by Jimmy Moore is to eat 1 tablespoon of fat with each egg and up to 30 grams or 1 ounce of cheese per egg. Spices and a little sauces are allowed, but just keep it to 1 gram net carbs or under per egg, or less than 5 net carbs per day. It's as easy as that. Now, people also asked how many pounds can you lose on a 3-day egg fast? Many people claim they can lose 5 to 10 pounds while on the egg fast. I personally lost 5 pounds in 3 days. It varies from person to person. I'm guessing it's mostly water weight. However, it will help to get you into ketosis and be helpful for getting past a weight loss plateau. So I just wanted to share that with everybody because there are so many versions of the egg fast rules. The one that I am sharing today, other than number 13, which was my high protein egg white buttermilk bread recipe, is pretty much one I found in 2019, and I've used it ever since. Anyway, just wanted to share. And you guys, we are having my sardine chaffles again today because they are delicious. I love them. They're super easy, super simple, and they are amazing. They really are. So that's what I'm having today. I'm giving Sally, she loves the sardines, and you guys are right. I shouldn't have given her a bite, even though there's just a teeny weeny bit of onion and garlic in it, because it can upset her stomach. So she gets sardines, which she loves. So she's excited about that. I have 2 cans of drained sardines, just drained, in here. Someone mentioned Obey seasoning, what's in it, and it's celery salt, salt of the celery seed, spices including red pepper and black pepper and paprika. That is what is in it right here. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with everybody. If you don't have it, you can just recreate it by adding your own spices. Let me get a teaspoon. Oops. Got a little bit too much on there. Old Bay seasoning. And then I just put in just about 1/4 of a teaspoon of the garlic, just to give it just a little bit of garlic. Just a little bit of garlic. Get my spoon out of the way. And then I'm going to use a little bit of onion, just about 1/4 of a teaspoon of the onion. That's a little bit too much. There we go. About 1/8 of a teaspoon, or just a shake, of my cherry wood smoked salt. Not a lot because it's salty, because you use 1/4 of a cup of panko pork rinds. I just ground these in my little sack.
Getting away.
Well, just a minute. And then I take my 3 eggs. Get 3 eggs. Put in 3 eggs. One, 2, 3. You guys can make this with crab meat. You can make this with tuna. You can make this with salmon. It would be awesome. You probably could even use this with shrimp. I think it would be delicious and make the cakes. So now I just take my immersion blender and blend this all together into a nice paste. Oops, should have blended it so that it was a little bit moisture so that the smoked salmon in this too. It would be delicious. I'm going to knock it. Now, I'm waiting for my Cuisinart to be hot enough. And I just put it in there. I check it after a minute or two just to make sure that it's not burning, because all of this, the egg's the only part that really needs to cook. And I just want it just that golden brown so that it gets that little bit of crispiness to it. Let me put this away real quick. Harry, you may not eat the pork rinds. They're for my chaffles. I know, that's like telling Harry and Sally, the pork rind bandits, not to steal my pork rinds. One of the things that would be absolutely delicious with this, and you guys can make it quite easily, is just make yourself some tartar sauce. Get yourself some good mayo and some dill pickle relish, and make yourself some to dip in. But I'm telling you, butter is delicious. Oh man, it really is good with butter. It really doesn't need anything else. So this is ready to go. So this makes 4 servings. So I'm going to put my pasties on here. It's just a paste. Get a nice paste full. And it does give it a nice crust, doesn't it, Harry? Yep. On the outside.
Oh yeah, it's nice. This is one of those amazing meals. I couldn't believe that it, you know.
He's like, can you make another one of the chaffles for me today? And I said, you read my mind. I'm telling you, of all the recipes that I've made, I like this one the best with the sardines. It's because the sardines have a very mild flavor. It's just got a great flavor to them. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to rinse this all up and we'll come back when it's day 2 of sardine chaffles, Wendy style. And after a couple of minutes, you have got delicious, and I mean delicious, easy, pretty sardine chaffles. Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. And all we do is we just put butter on these, and they are absolutely yummy. They really are. And the outside crust has a crust to it. You've got a nice crust, you've got a nice soft inside. You would never know, you cannot tell these are fish at all. You know, they don't look like you ground up sardines and there's pieces of sardines in this. It's just a really nice looking batter of a, almost looks bready, doesn't it, Harry, yeah, when you bite into it?
Oh, it is bready.
It is. Very reminiscent of like a Belgian waffle to me. Not as airy as a Belgian waffle, but you guys. Look at that. There you go. There you have it. Sardine chaffles, or waffles, whichever way you want to call it. Waffles to me mean they're made with a grain. Chaffles means they aren't. So that's just me. Some people say cheese plus waffles. There's no cheese. So you can add cheese to these, absolutely. Put the mozzarella on the outside and bring it up a whole new level.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, you guys, we'll see you. But we've got to eat now. Yes, indeed. Harry and I are full. It was absolutely delicious. We absolutely loved it. I'm going to make a loaf of bread later tonight for my egg fast. Yes, I am. I will put my egg fast rules that I have up on, I'll pin it to the top of the comments tonight once the video goes live, and I will give it to Kim Helper and she can upload it. So I am going to add my egg white protein bread, which was not, we hadn't even made those. That wasn't even a sparkle in my eye when we did the egg fast way a long time ago. So we're adding that to our 3-day fast as well. How many of you guys want to join us on a 3-day egg fast? Leave us a comment down in the description below. How many of you tried my sardine chaffles or are going to? Leave me a comment down in the description below. Anyway, you guys, we are full. The food was delicious, and we are going to close out this video for tonight. If you guys have not done so already, please remember to like, subscribe, ring that little bell, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Sally's saying goodnight. She does. Let's see. Let's give you beef and liver sliders. Yes, you've had fish today, you've had buffalo, you've had chicken. Yeah, you're getting them all. Now you get beef and liver sliders. Go. Good night, you guys. She's one spoiled but very sweet little puppy. Yes, indeed.